Hi everyone, Day here and welcome back to another episode in my wonderfully long GNOSIA Let's Play. Today's episode will feature me being the guard duty. It's definitely been a long time. Like, I can't even recall the last time I've ever been the guard duty, so therefore I decided when I event searched, which works this time wonderfully, I could still go down to 0 GNOSIA, I think. Yeah. I am so curious. Oh yeah, I think I said that I would go up to 6. Good. That just seems ridiculous though. I'm just gonna stick with what the event search gave me. Yeah, I'm probably getting a lot of boos for that, but I will for sure do 6 next time. It's just that I'm the guard duty. I will not survive. I probably won't survive with there being 4 GNOSIA, let alone if there are 6. I know for sure I would get eliminated immediately. But anyways, so today's episode will also feature an engineer, a doctor, and the lovely guardian angel role. So I do wonder, do I want to turn on an AC file? It's gonna be hard enough. It's gonna be hard enough, so I'm going to leave them off. Oh my goodness. But this is all for fun, okay? This is all for fun. So with that said, I'm just gonna hop in. Shaming is my friend. At this point, I'm really going to be very sad if I get eliminated before Shaming and we came out as guard duty. I guess I could be seen as a bigger threat that way. I didn't expect us to immediately get through. Well, I guess it makes sense. We just came from day 0, so it's not surprising actually. Setsu is walking down the hallway. Let's strike up a conversation. Sure. You. Yes, me. That's the only person I know how to be, so. Who are you again? Oh. It's just, when I totally think I know, or I finally feel like I have an inkling of an understanding of what's happening in this zany game, they somehow pull the red carpet from underneath my feet and are like, no, we still have ways to throw you. We still can throw you. And they're doing it again. Setsu getting some kind of amnesia. But we were in some kind of, it's been like 2 days. So forgive me with having a speckle of memory problems here. But from what I can remember, we double-crossed ourselves because we had a body already in day 0. And because of that, the world imploded and we were in that world discussing different facts. I know I could easily rewatch the video, but I can't do that while I'm recording. So therefore, I have to try to talk it through just to make sure I remember correctly. Oh dear. Loop 116. Like, normally I get like at least 3.5 seconds, not just like 1.7 seconds. Setsu's reaction just then, it was as if you'd been completely forgotten. And so even if we do have GNOSIA on board, what are we supposed to do? Okay, I'm gotta pay attention to what Shaming just said, because that's definitely different, I feel. Maybe it's not. Maybe no. There's always just one person that speaks. This is totally new. If we are unable to find a solution, then, in order to prevent the infection from spreading further, the ship will self-destruct. And Stella would know this best, okay? Stella is AI. Dang! That sucks! We gotta do something about this, guys. This is definitely new. The ship will self-destruct if we don't eliminate the GNOSIA. I picked the wrong time to be a guard duty, didn't I? Oh my gosh. I should have just... If you don't know for sure what's going to happen next, always default to engineer. That's my new model. In the normal loop, Setsu would propose that we start the vote and would lead the discussion, but... this is so ridiculous. Alright then, let's do this. We take everyone's brains and... Setsu, you're military, are you not? Handle this appropriately. Huh? I mean, it isn't that simple, really. But maybe, official protocol for dealing with GNOSIA infection in an enclosed environment states that this is odd. It feels like not... So Setsu forgot me, but it's more than that. Setsu is kind of not Setsu right now. Just meaning, like, it's more than just forgetting me alone. Setsu isn't, like, composed. That's the word I was looking for. Like, Setsu is normally always composed, even in the worst of times. That's not how Setsu is currently. The usual process of discussion and voting has finally fallen into place. Setsu's demeanor is somewhat worrisome, though. What is going on? No! And it's like, it's not even just like story. Like, normally you could get story, but it doesn't feel like it's going to affect the whole round fully. This actually kind of feels like the whole round day or whatever. The whole loop is going to be kind of thrown for a whirl if Setsu survives for very long. A proposal. Anyone with engineer credentials, speak up. Actually, I'm the engineer. I may be able to help find the GNOSIA. So Otome isn't human. It's simple. I know this because I'm the only true engineer here.
But wait. The ship is only supposed to have one engineer. So, you know.
Yeah, someone's lying.
Stella is, acting sorta, strange. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I do harbor my own doubts about Stella. I can feel it something squishy in my very guts.
I'll let you have at it, guys. Like, I don't know. I'm still kind of like on Setsu right now. I'm a bit concerned. I do want to call roll. I do know I want to, so I might have to do that next time. Really, I don't know. I really don't. Stella could be a phony. Who knows? There's 4 GNOSIA this loop. And it's a bad time to be guard duty, I'll tell you that. You just don't get it, do you? This whole trend of casting doubt on Stella is clearly some kind of ploy. Hey, Stella's my buddy, okay? Smiling brightly, Kukushka clearly trusts Stella. Oh man, there's a lot going on here. I'll ask the doctor to come forward. I need information. You urge the doctor to come forward. By the way, I'm actually the doctor. If the GNOSIA goes into cold sleep, I can use the medical system to find out. Oh. How rare. How very rare. Like, so it happened sometimes more so if I came out. But it's definitely been a rare day in the sun where the AI is allowed to just say, hey, I'm this role, and the GNOSIA or AC follower doesn't say anything. I figured it out! Shigemichi is the real doctor! This is great, because that means at least for day 1, we were not pulled for guard duty. However, it also means that I have no information. So you're saying that I'm definitely Dr. Right? Hey, thanks, Otome. The way you're saying it, like you know you're official, right? But you're saying it like there's room for doubt still. We still don't know who our enemy is, but I've chosen not to trust Xiaoming. Maybe this will help me to find something out. Okay, for the most part, Setsu sounds like Setsu, but not via the beginning there. Xiaoming, yes, Xiaoming. Something certainly feels strange.
You're suspecting me? That's just stupid. Anyway you look at it, I'm in the clear.
Yeah, Setsu is totally sketchy. Wait, what? Oh, you mean Xiaoming? But like, why? Oh, time to vote, huh? Okay, my mind's already been made up. I should have defended Xiaoming. Xiaoming? If Xiaoming gets eliminated... That's probably the worst case scenario. As far as our engineers go currently, I want to say that Otome is the fake. I'm probably going to wind up getting like, if Reikio is the fake, I want to say that certain people would try to vote for them. I don't know if I want to vote for either or of them currently. I mean, it's not going to matter if they analyze me for suspicion of doubt if I did want to vote for one of them. Who's my detractor first and foremost? Interesting. Setsu is my detractor. Because Setsu does not know who I am. That makes sense. My friend being SQ, I could roll with that. I didn't protect Xiaoming. Yeah, see, it's not good. If I had voted for Kukrushka or someone else. Dang it! Why didn't I try to defend Xiaoming? Oh, I'm already messing up. I would say that it probably could have made a small bit of difference. So I'm going off to co-sleep, huh? It's gonna get lonely without me, you know? There was no reason for this. You better feel real to Xiaoming. All I know is me not saying or defending Xiaoming. It's just, okay, for that part, I'm so used to Xiaoming being like someone to be doubted that it escaped my mind for a few moments. A few terrible moments that we were guard duty together. And it was that cost me right there, for sure. Definitely for sure. It's more so I was worried about Setsu, which I should have postponed that. Obviously, it's going to be some kind of story arc. It was going to happen naturally if it's going to happen. But it's just, I'm trying to puzzle the game together. It's not even about the rounds or the loops anymore. It's just, I'm trying to understand this whole center of the game. Like, how it meshes together. And the direction that they're going in now. But still, I should have definitely defended Xiaoming. That's probably going to nig on me this whole loop. Okay, this needs to be investigated after all. Time to speak to Setsu in the hallway. Oh, Dessa, right? Can I help you with something? You ask whether Setsu really doesn't remember you or anything about the previous loops. Dessa, you came on board the ship after that evacuation, right? That's all I know about you, of course. And what is this loop you mentioned? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Setsu doesn't seem to know anything. Just what is going on? Sorry, but I have to go. I need to think about how to handle this GNOSIA stuff. And well, that was certainly an interesting conversation. Hi, Reikio. I totally didn't just absentmindedly vote for you or anything like that. No hard feelings, right? Right? We're buddies, pals. Reikio, they seem to have been eavesdropping on your conversation with Setsu. Let's not bother with harmful accusations. Anyway, just come with me. You want to know what's going on, don't you? When Reikio knows more than me, I can't help but feel a certain way. Loop, huh? So I'm assuming it's in your possession, isn't it? Yes, we've already had this thorough conversation, Reikio. You didn't even hesitate to put me down at that point either, but this is a whole... Whoa. That's new. Well, look at that wrist. The key. Just to let you know, I'm not looping myself. My silver key is in a state of inactivation. I know you're not looping. You don't remember information. If you were looping, I would have known it. That's all I'm saying. You don't remember things that we have literally discussed with each other. You even said loops, huh? Like that was pretty much obvious clue number 1. Well then, let's see yours. Might as well. Produce the key. You produced the key as Reikio asked. Just as I had thought, to think I'd ever meet an actual living specimen. How unbelievably lucky. Okay, now then, just in case, let's test this out. Okay, I feel like... I feel like they're taking this a lot better than they did before. Don't doubt, don't be afraid, and no, knowledge will save all. No reaction after all. It's definitely affixed itself to you, Dessa. My condolences. Don't doubt. Oh, don't doubt, don't be afraid, and no? Setsu has said these exact words in the first loop. I promise you, there was no way at the 120 something loops I was ever going to remember that. And yes, sure, a few weeks ago I did rewatch my first ever video, but it was so cringe. I was probably cringing more from watching it from third party embarrassment than it was me paying attention to the conversational lines. But I do find that interesting. Well, I guess I'll explain it to you. This don't doubt thing is a key, or a kind of keyword. Reciting this causes the silver key to fully affix itself to its host. Okay. Interesting. So now you're gathering information till the silver key is satisfied. What's it like being a slave to a key? I can't even imagine. Okay, I kind of remember it now. It's coming back to me. It's definitely coming back to me with them saying it like this. Anyway, well, talk. Something's worrying you, right? Start with explaining your situation. Keep it brief. You tell Reikyo about everything that's happened, about Setsu, etc. I see. I had assumed as much, but it appears as though I was right. Well then, assuming Setsu truly remembers nothing, it could be because maybe Setsu wasn't actually looping to begin with. Setsu had been lying to you the whole time, claiming to be looping, attempting to bring you in as an ally, that is. Can you not? Reikyo, let's just say I wanted to believe you. That makes no sense. And if that is exactly what's happening, I'm going to need a thorough explanation for sure, because it doesn't make sense. Setsu knew things that we didn't even know yet in the first place, like the whole Kukrushka incident. Setsu mentioned that to us before we actually even seen it. So that doesn't even make sense. How can one know what we don't know? I would definitely need you to go into thorough details there, sir. I mean, you. Setsu had been lying this whole time? No, of course not. I'm kidding. You didn't actually believe that, did you? I almost wanted to say I did, but only because who knows what rule the developers will pull next. I have no idea. That's not even really believable, you know? Anyway, the truth is much more simple than that. I like the music that it had, though. It was like some kind of wind effect. It's easy. Setsu doesn't yet have the key. The Setsu here now, it's Setsu before getting mixed up in all this loop stuff. So basically, Setsu is about to begin the loop, almost certainly, using my silver key. Let's keep our hands to ourselves, shall we? Setsu has been wanting to escape from this loop, right? Well, this may be the only chance for the current Setsu. What if the current Setsu was never... parasitized by the silver key? Then their loop would never have begun. And that would be that. I really thought that said paralyzed for a second, but my eyes were like, no. Reread that until you actually see it for yourself. The fact that you received the silver key from Setsu will also disappear. Nobody will be looping and everyone wins. If the silver key is never used, then Setsu and I myself could escape the loop. I mean, it's just a theory though, but doesn't it seem pretty reasonable? Time to warp is approaching. Dessa, please return to your room. Wow, we've been talking for a while now, huh? Anyway, I've told you what I think. So, does Setsu get put into the loop or freed from it? I think I already know the answer, but do whatever you like. Last night after being attacked by the GNOSIA, Shigemichi disappeared. Good news. I never came out as a guard duty, so the GNOSIA has no reason to target me. Bad news. Because I asked Shigemichi to come forward and no one, and I guess this was the plan from the start. That's too clean. It doesn't give me any information. Oh my goodness. It really doesn't.
Shigemichi!
It makes sense. Please offer your reports. I will keep record of the results. Allow me to report my findings. Remnon was a GNOSIA. Ha! Remnon is suspicious any way you think about it.
I actually looked into it too. Chippy was alright. Negative for GNOSIA.
SQ cannot be trusted, says Kukushka with her eyes. I wonder if Kukushka actually voted for SQ.
So, like it's all on me now?
Would SQ be your sacrificial lamb, even if SQ bears no burden of sin? I too place my trust in SQ. I mean, like, comparatively. I don't want SQ to go away just now. I'm going to have to speak up. I did ask for the doctor to come forward, so that does save me a bit, but I'm definitely going to have to say something this round.
I haven't found anything strange about SQ.
Time to make some small talk, because I still have no idea who I want to vote for here. You propose telling ghost stories to lighten the mood.
People who take pleasure in seeing others' pain. Are there really people like that out there? That scares me.
No wonder you don't like SQ too much.
You know that black bottle in the cafeteria spice rack?
Yeah, turns out it's actually like hair tonic. Did you remove it from the cafeteria? Recently, I feel as though someone is watching me in the shower. It's more creepy than scary, really. The telling of various scary stories continued.
What's the matter, Setsu? Come, don't hold it all in. Share with us.
Right, Setsu is so suspicious. I'm gonna defend Setsu simply on the off chance something more happens with the lack thereof of Setsu knowing anything about loops. I'm curious, so. Excuse me, Rikyo. Just what is it you want? Decimation of the humans aboard this ship.
Yes, Rikyo is, a little suspicious. Right, Rikyo is so suspicious.
Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Them getting rid of Shigemichi worked out so good. Oh, I actually needed that information. I truly did. Let me look at the engineer report. I don't know who I trust in that scenario, though. This is all bad. I know one of them is definitely GNOSIA. There is no doubt, but I really don't know which one yet. Okay, it's kind of... I really do want to say that it has to be Otome. We just got through doubting Rikyo, and it wasn't like a whole bunch of people suspected them. Huh. Yeah, I agree with Yuriko. If you all trust my judgment, I'd like to ask you to trust Yuriko, alright? Rikyo. Yes, Rikyo. Something certainly feels strange. I feel it would be beneficial to watch Rikyo closely. Ha, trying to attack me in desperation, are you? It's pointless. It's clear that Yuriko is more suspicious than I am. Hey, Chippy, why so quiet? Chippy, just what were you doing last night? Haha, you don't have to answer. I already know what you are.
Yeah, I can see how I look suspicious.
I want to believe Chippy.
I haven't found anything strange about Chippy.
Oh, time to vote, huh? Okay, my mind's already been made up. It was still kind of like all over the place. I don't know if I fully doubt Rikyo. It wasn't like a clean sweep of people trying to vote for Rikyo. I don't think. If it was a clean sweep of people, I would say for sure they were probably sus. And it doesn't help that the doctor is now null and void. Ugh. I needed that information. I should have had an AC follower. Well, right now, I know for sure that Xiaming wasn't. I know that Xiaming was definitely guard duty, but it's gonna be so bad not having that information. I really don't want to vote for Reikio. I don't. But if I feel like everyone else is gonna vote for Reikio, I kind of want to. SQ and Chippy are my other options here. Well, I guess Setsu too, but I also don't want to vote for Setsu. Well, Chippy's not my ally anyway. Let's see what happens. So more people were voting for Reikio. I accidentally made it a tiebreaker and voted for Chippy. I feel like getting rid of Chippy is also free. I feel like Chippy could definitely be one of the 4.
So we have to decide from among the people who tied.
I need Reikio to stick around if possible. I would like to see another double engineer report. You're pointing out some questionable points about Chippy.
I too am starting to wonder about Chippy.
Chippy, just what were you doing last night? Haha, you don't have to answer. I already know where you are.
Right, Chippy is so suspicious.
Yeah, I can see how I look suspicious.
It's okay, Chippy. Chippy, I think you're just fine.
Sorry, but Reikio just creeps me out. Like I get goosebumps.
Yeah, I agree with SQ. If y'all trust my judgment, I'd like to ask you to trust SQ, alright?
You refuted the doubts against Reikio. I'm the only one, though.
Now let us decide on whom we freeze. This vote may be barbaric, but it serves our purpose.
I'm voting for Chippy. Yes. Okay, cool. I needed that. I need another double engineer report. I need information. Just keeping Otome around right now, not really in the plans.
Dang well, see ya. I hear how you get super cold when cold sleep starts.
Chippy was sent to co-sleep, especially since Otome seems to be buddy-buddy. Okay. Did not expect 2 different people to actually have something to say today. Gina and Stella can be heard talking in the lobby.
After which, we're set to head toward Alacosia.
Oh, we're going back to Alacosia. Or Akosia. Or however you want to say it.
Alacosia.
You feel as though you've heard this conversation before. Yes, this was the one where Gina was definitely GNOSIA. Gina was GNOSIA. We went to Alacosia, but Gina, pretty much sacrificed herself for the rest of us. This game, oh my goodness, I'm getting emotional all over again. It's like when this game does certain things, my eyes start watering. Like I don't know. It just feels like I'm about to start. I don't know. I just have no idea in which direction this game is going. Like when I first bought this game, I thought it was going to be a simple, hey, you could just play this game for as long as you want to. Because, it's going to be like the same characters over and over again, but you could keep looping, quote unquote, and restarting the game, and that's it. But no, there is story, there is character development, there is just so much other stuff that I did not actually even think would be in the game. I do need to increase my stealth though. I don't want to be getting eliminated by the GNOSIA. Oh, I can level up again? Huh. I guess I'll put it in intuition. Oh, Remnon. I would speak to Remnon.
Dessa,
Oh, please don't die. Please don't get taken out. It's always Remnon or me. I could definitely be next. I probably should have put that point in stealth.
I'd like to talk to you. I've realized something. Yuriko is lying, so I I don't. What should I do?
Okay. Comet was human. Did Comet even really speak up? I don't really remember doing a Comet voice that much. A few times, yes, but not a lot.
Oh, Comet, it's such a shame. Allow me to report my findings. Setsu was a GNOSIA, huh? Setsu is suspicious any way you think about it. I actually listened to it too. Stella was alright, negative for GNOSIA.
Darn it. Still not any There's still no information. Whoops, I don't want to look at the vote. I want to look at the engineer report. Still no information. 2 different people. 2 different claims. Reikio's for Setsu Rem not being human. Otome's for Stella Chippy being human. If the doctor was around, there would have been better information. This is definitely the round I needed the doctor.
A proposal. Could everyone state that you're human, one at a time?
Huh.
Yes, I swear. I'm not one who, in fact, a person with GNOSIA.
You asserted that you really are human. Kukrushka nods, she's gesturing that she too is human.
Yes, I'm human.
Yes, I'm human. So what?
Let it be known, I my own self am indeed human.
Squeak, can I call myself human? Well, I'm certainly not GNOSIA at least. Thanks for your cooperation. Those of you who didn't comply, you're under suspicion. But you realize that.
SQ, Reikio, and Yuriko did not claim to be human. So Reikio is fake? Possibly.
First, we must consolidate our information. Could the guard duty please step forward?
Nobody came forward. I'm not coming forward. My other half is gone.
I can't trust Oname.
There we go. There we go. Let's see if anyone else doesn't.
I too am starting to wonder about Otome.
And we don't have Comet around. But for Gina to say Otome over Reikio, I find that interesting.
Squee!
To believe or not to believe Otome, should we not choose to believe, lacking evidence otherwise?
Jonas and Otome. Smiley bright. I feel more like Kukrushka, honestly. I will be shocked if Kukrushka is not one of the 4.
I support Jonas's statement. You all should as well.
Yuriko is definitely one of the 4. I will have to say Yuriko, Otome, because I this whole time I've definitely been thinking Otome over Reikio, and considering how the vote against Chippy went, I have to say that other people don't doubt Reikio as much as, you know, Otome.
We have little reason to doubt Otome. I know, right? You shouldn't just doubt people like that.
Reikio cannot be trusted, says Kukrushka with her eyes. We're not going down that lane. You refuted the doubts against Reikio. This is round 5. You're putting out some questionable points about Otome.
Otome, yes, Otome. Something certainly feels strange. Squee!
To believe or not to believe Otome? Should we choose not to believe, lacking evidence otherwise?
I know, right? Oh my god, Jonas, you literally nailed it. As stated, we have little reason to doubt Otome.
Hark, the bells of time to vote, y'all. Ring loud and true.
I'm curious about this vote. I don't trust Yuriko, but I do not wish to draw attention to myself by saying Yuriko right now. Still might get Yuriko's vote. Let's see. A revote against both engineers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Reikio may be gone here. Considering that the GNOSIA would definitely be voting against their better half in this. Unless they see that GNOSIA as being a loss, I don't think that they will vote truly against a GNOSIA.
We will vote again among Reikio and Otome. Do you all look forward to the results as much as I?
I do.
What's the matter, Reikio? Come. Don't hold it all in. Share with us. I already know where. I don't really want to say anything.
Right, Rikyo is so suspicious.
You refuted the doubts against Reikyo. You pointed out some questionable points about Otome. I too am starting to wonder about Otome.
Squee!
Oh, the regret. No, don't listen to Dessa. Kukushka's expression turned severe.
I know, right? You should just like doubt people like that. Look at this.
If SQ, Kakrushka, and Otome and Yuriko are working together, it's an all-girls tribe.
Setsu, we have lots of reason to doubt Otome.
So it's time to vote. We have to decide who to send off to co-sleep.
It will be an all-girls tribe. Yeah, I couldn't save Reikyo.
So I'm gone then, You'll all be on salvation like a bunch of lemmings, but that's fine with me. I don't care. I'll accept my death sentence. In fact, I welcome it.
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, both engineers can be gone at this point. Because I still didn't have enough information either way. My friend is still SQ. Let's see.
Dessa, are you like for real or like literally fake? I mean, either way is cool. I kind of like you, Dessa.
So that eliminates what I just said. Kakrushka was not a GNOSIA, which means it's not an all-girls tribe. I'm very surprised that Kakrushka would disappear. I'm trying to see what benefit I don't know. That was kind of random at this point.
Oh, Kakrushka, it's such a shame.
Because for me, it felt like Kakrushka was defending a lot of suspected GNOSIA in my book, so it makes me wonder if those people were like, it was already not Kakrushka, so is Yuriko not one of them too? Hard to say. Report now.
I did some research. Remna was GNOSIA.
Because that's different from what Reikyo said. Excuse me. I'm still thinking Otome and Yuriko are definitely tag teaming right now. Yuriko gets the results from Otome and is using that information. Clean cut, simple.
Excuse me, Remnant, just what is it you want? Decimation of the humans aboard this ship. Right, Remnant is so suspicious. Sorry, Remy. Yes, Remnant is a little suspicious. I feel it would be beneficial to watch Remnant closely.
Please, be careful around Yuriko. Please, don't be fooled.
You refuted the doubts against Remnon.
I agree. I don't feel there's any reason to doubt Remnon.
Forgot about Gina. Wait, no, I know Gina is a fake. It's the Elacosia arc. Okay, so Cause in that arc, Gina was definitely a GNOSIA. But we had to save Gina. We had to keep Gina around to the end. I remember that. We had to eliminate all three other oh my goodness. We had to eliminate every other GNOSIA except for Gina. If I recall correctly. Which I'm pretty sure that's how that round played out. Or, loop played out rather. Rounds, loops, days. They're all different. I can't vote for Remnon this round. I am so torn. I guess I'm gonna make small talk. You tried to lighten the mood by talking about food.
Food? I really want to eat some more fish.
The cooking plant here is just amazing. I mean, it just spits out edible foods.
Oh my god, food? I literally love food.
Wow, that was a weird way of saying it. I wish the GNOSIA could like just get rid of my fat, right? Conversation about favorite foods continued. This is a long game. Yes, Remnant's behavior does indeed invite suspicion. Oh my god, Remnant is like so sketchy, guys. Like last night. No, wait, that's literally a secret. I like can't even you guys. Remnant being distrusted is itself a sin, you know.
Really, I'm not really much of a talker, so...
I want to believe Remnant. You suggested that everyone should trust Gina's judgment. I too agree with Gina. Fear not that Stella's opinion stumbles far from the path of sense making.
I can't trust Otome.
Oh my goodness. This is so... I should have definitely had a better role. Because there's so much going on in this episode. And I'm basing it, and I have to base it all on AI, which both engineers are gone and the doctor is gone. So literally my fate is out of my hands. I'm taking a lot of guesses right now. That's all I can rely on. I personally don't have any information to go on.
I too am starting to wonder about Otome.
Okay, so... If Gina is GNOSIA. GNOSIA can possibly throw each other under the bus. Is that what Gina's doing right now? I don't know. Squee! And I know that might be weird hearing me say that, but maybe Otome is actually legit. And Remnon and Gina are working together. Because the thing is, Remnon told me that Yuriko cannot be trusted. I definitely got that information from Remnon this round. To believe or not to believe Otome. Should we not choose to believe lacking evidence otherwise? It's mostly, who do I trust? Whose information do I trust? States we have listed reason to doubt Otome. Because I feel like aside from Reikio and Remnon, Otome hasn't really said much. I know, right? Oh my god, Jonas, you like literally nailed it. I don't want Otome to go away just now. Are you misunderstanding something, SQ? I've never trusted you to begin with. Oh my god, Otome, can you like help me? Make them stop. It's okay, SQ. SQ, I think you're just fine. I don't want SQ to go away just now. It's about time to decide on who will sleep. I honestly have no inkling. I couldn't tell you. It was all about Otome, like literally last round, I know. But I need some kind of engineering information. I really want to vote for Yuriko. Don't feel like that's a smart move, though. Truly don't think that's a bad move all around. I want to say Gina's definitely a GNOSIA, but so do we have to replay that arc? I have no idea. I'm just gonna see what happens. So yeah, a lot of people are voting for Remnon.
So you choose me, I see. Alright, I'm off to co-sleep then.
Remnon, sleep well. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Remnon was sent to co-sleep. Warning, the ship is currently experiencing malfunction. The shields are broken and we risk damage from collision with debris. In accordance with emergency guidelines, please put on your spacesuits. This is different. Ah, Dessa, hurry this way. Everyone has been evacuated into the EVA room down below. Get inside and get a spacesuit on. Got it? Levi, air pressure is dropping here. Close the slope bulkhead. Understood. Closing the slope bulkhead. Okay, Dessa, you go on ahead. Run! Okay, my legs are moving. Did I just get hit? What was that sound? And Setsu is gone. Is Setsu still on the other side of the bulkhead? I have to go back. You slip underneath the closing bulkhead door and then... Oh my gosh. Likely having been hit directly by flying debris. Setsu's body is. I know I read that sloppily. You idiot. Why? Come back. It's down. Go down now. The outlook is not good. But if Setsu were to die here now, Setsu's loop would never have begun, and that would be that. Setsu's death would be permanent. If Setsu dies, everything ends here. What are you doing? Go now. What do I do? How can I save Setsu? That's right. Reikyo has the silver key to Reikyo's room. Sometimes this really feels like one of the Zero Escape games. Like, it reminds me of those intense moments and then the sound effects and the quick scene transitions in between scenes and stuff. The silver key, for some reason, is placed in a very convenient location. This whole loop has been weird. A message has been left next to the key. You're going to need to use this in an emergency, right? Be grateful I saved you the trouble of looking for it. You grab the key. Now, Setsu. This is dangerous. Oxygen levels are dropping. There's no time. You place the silver key next to Setsu. Don't doubt. Don't be afraid. And no. Knowledge will save all. What? Why would Setsu just say that all of a sudden? The silver key disappears into Setsu. And now Setsu is permanently entrapped in the loop. Nothing will get through to Setsu right now, so you simply hold them. Crew data update, Setsu. Results will be displayed. Oh, that was definitely only simply because of the story that I survived. All 4 of the GNOSIA were alive. And it was still an all-girl squad. It was definitely an all-girl squad. Actually, now that I look at it, wow. This universe was the start of everything for Setsu. This universe was the start of everything for Setsu. I like how this is going to be completely different for everyone. As far as who was GNOSIA, what role you took and everything. But for me, this universe was the start of everything for Setsu. One of my... it was kind of sloppy here and there, I would say. Still, at least I made it to this point. I want to say that's probably thanks to Shamin being taken out. I didn't have to expose myself as a guard duty, and so there was no need, or I didn't have a target on my back to be eliminated by 4 GNOSIA still alive. We did not eliminate a single one of them. I would like to point out that I think I fully knew that it was Eureka. I was swayed last round against Otome. It would have been kind of satisfying to vote off Otome though. As Q and Stella, I didn't have a single doubt in my mind about Stella. Not a single doubt Stella was not even on my radar for being GNOSIA. SQ was kind of a quiet 6, I would say. SQ is kind of always a quiet, like I said, I usually just in my mind just keep Setsu in a mid tier, like maybe at a 4. I feel like Setsu was replaced with Kakrushka a bit during that little arc for Kakrushka's story, because I feel like SQ was like rarely a GNOSIA during that point. Maybe once or twice, but rare. But maybe it's SQ's time to shine again. I have no idea. But with that said, this episode really has gone on long enough. I know I did a lot of like prequel talking and stuff, but sometimes you just gotta get the words in the voice in your heart. You just have to speak it. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this. This was interesting because I feel like I did learn a lot about Setsu's character, and I hate to end it without even really fully going into that. It was just so much happened in this round. But yeah, I'm going to wind up having to end it here. But I will discuss possibly a little bit more briefly about my feelings, because I'm most likely just going to record another episode directly after this, just so that way I will be able to more consistently keep up with the day-to-day episodes again. But anyways, Setsu's development in this episode was something I did not expect to happen. It's kind of understandable that, we had day 0. So, of course, seeing Setsu's beginning was also a nice touch as well. This game is just phenomenal. Exceptional. Like, this is a literal 10 out of 10 game. Anything less just doesn't even count. Everything is just pretty much flawless. It's amazing. But anyways, with that officially being that, I will end this here. And until next time, I hope you all have a great and wonderful day. Thanks so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are really the best, and I always look forward to your comments, even if it takes me like 5 years to respond. I do read them all. It's just that sometimes I'm at work or something, and using my phone to respond to long text is just kind of difficult with how I can't scroll to see the rest of your messages. So it's very tedious to try to respond when I don't remember like the full bulk of what you guys wrote. But I do really appreciate your comments. I read them in full, and I feel like it's just touching just knowing that there are people actually on this journey with me. I don't even know. I guess I'm too sentimental to this episode, but thanks for watching, and until next time, you all please have a great day. Bye.